The skarloey is number 12, and I have literally just woke up. So anyways, let's go over Lieutenant Luke's history. Our lovely little green fella Luke was built in 1911 by Kerr Stewart and Company as a Kerr Stewart Red class. In 1914, Luke was sent to the front line. He saved countless engines, becoming a lieutenant. He even met a certain 460 from America. In 1918, he met a certain engine called Harris. He even saved him from a landslide. And that's why they're best friends. In 1924, Luke was sent to a factory in Scotland. Maybe it was the same factory that Duncan worked at. In 1939, World War II broke out, and he volunteered to be at the battlefield again. This time he saved 3 coaches full of evacuees. It was a year after World War II ended. It was 1946, and Luke had just returned from an overhaul from all the damages he received in the World War. From 1946 to 56, he was put in storage. In 1956, he was taken out of storage and finally went to work at a coal mine. He did not like it, being confined to a small space. In 1962, after 5 years of boredom, he was finally sent to the Skarloey Railway. He helped extend the line from Skarloey to Glenlock. In 1966, the old Kirk Rowan branch line was rediscovered, and so was the line towards Kirk Rowan Harbour for the Skarloey Railway, and to this day he works at it. In 1986, he offered to take a passenger train through Annaeus. At the start it was a rough journey, but he eventually became a much smoother ride. He does regularly pull passenger trains from time to time. In 2011, he turned 100 years old, and he's not planning to retire anytime soon. Yeah, a lot of the engines on the island of Sodor are like over 100 years old and they're not going to retire. In 2012, during the movie The Blue Mountain Mystery, Luke became one of the poster boys for it, and the controller at the time was being bombarded with questions about him pulling a special excursion train. And he did. He chartered a special service just for Luke. The children loved it. Did someone say children? Trevor, fuck off. Aww. In 2014, it became 100 years since World War I started, and he told the world all of his stories, from rescuing several engines, to rescuing at least 5 coaches full of evacuees, to helping Stanley and even Andreas, and even meeting Rosie before she came to the island of Sodor. It's a good thing I managed to do that within 3 minutes. Anyway, coming up next time is the Mid-Sodor Railways number 5 and the Skarloey Railways number 13. Atlas Fleetwood, otherwise known as Atlas.